My name's Mark Erikson. My day job is working at Replay.io as a senior front-end engineer, where we're building a true time-traveling debugger for JavaScript. Outside of Replay, I spend way too much time working on maintaining the Redux libraries. So I am from, originally born in Cincinnati, Ohio in the US. I currently live just outside of Dayton. I arrived in Berlin early Tuesday morning. It's been fantastic so far. I got to go to a Christmas market, got to spend some time working with one of the other speakers making Christmas cookies. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope to get to do some sightseeing on the weekend before I go home. So I'm not that much of a souvenir person. I will probably try to look for something while I'm out doing some sightseeing over the weekend. I don't know what I would want to take home yet, but I'll know it when I see it. So I've been to a lot of conferences over the years, and I think that the best, talks are wonderful. Talks are the thing that are advertised on the website. It's, you see famous people in the ecosystem, and certainly the chance to hear them in person is nice. But it's also true that talks will be up on YouTube later for the most part, and you can get a lot out of it. What really matters at conferences is the connections, the chance to meet the speakers or other people from around the world, the chance to talk to people who are using tools, running into other problems, and honestly, just making those connections and friendships. Like the conference circuit friendship is a real thing. I've had the chance to meet people who I really only ever interacted with on Twitter. And getting to go to conferences and in person and interact with them has been wonderful and life-changing. I've been in the ecosystem long enough that I'm sort of, kind of weirdly famous, I guess, a little bit in a weird way. And so a lot of people come up to me because they know me as the Redux guy. And so I guess in that way, I am sort of one of those people that other developers want to come to meet. So a lot of people come up and say, thank you for your time working on Redux. If it's after a talk, maybe they'll come up and say, thank you, that was informative and helpful. Or maybe they have a question about one of the things that I said in the talk. So it's a variety of different things, but it's often related to my work on Redux in some way. I will be giving a talk a little bit later this afternoon on Redux Toolkit 2.0, which I actually just finally published on Monday morning. I guess the really key insight of that talk is that Redux Toolkit 2.0 is available. You should try it out, but hopefully it's also a good explanation of what is involved, what's changed, and why we did that work. I was a last-minute addition to the React Summit New York speakers list last month, and there was an email discussion going back and forth where they asked, would you like to be one of the lightning speakers? And I said, okay, I could do a talk about Redux Toolkit 2.0, and one of the organizers said, is it okay if we use that talk title? And I responded, and I said, yes. And somehow the talk title on the website ended up as yes. And I actually had a couple people who saw that. It's like, I don't know what this is about, but I would go see it. This sounds fascinating. So when I'm not coding, number one, you can probably find me on the golf course because I love to play golf. I will play golf just as much as possible given the weather and my schedule. In terms of finding me online, so I'm on Twitter as @AceMarkE, same on Reddit and the Reactiflux Discord, and I have a blog at blog.isquaredsoftware.com.